Shalom, shalom. We are the real Hebrew Israelites coming day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, which is America. First off and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makar Kadash. Double honors to thee, all apostles of the great millstone, and salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. I'm going to hop straight into this vid.
When I was a young kid, there was a widowed man that lived up the street. And he's a little scary looking. And I got to know him a little bit. And one day he said, "Come on into my garage, I want to show you something." And he pulled out this dusty old rock tumbler. There was a motor and a coffee can and a little band between them. And he said, "Come on with me." We went out to the back and we got some rocks, some regular old ugly rocks. And we put them in the can with a little bit of liquid and a little bit of grit powder. And we closed the can up, and he turned this motor on. He said, "Come back tomorrow." And I came back the next day. We opened the can, and we took out these amazingly beautiful polished rocks. The same common stones that had gone in through rubbing against each other like this, creating a little bit of friction, creating a little bit of noise, had come out these beautiful polished rocks. And that's always been in my mind my metaphor for a team working really hard on something they're passionate about is that it's through the team, through that group of incredibly talented people bumping up against each other, having arguments, having fights sometimes, making some noise, and working together, they polish each other. And they polish the ideas, and what comes out are these really beautiful stones.
So the first thing I thought about, and he's talking about, stones rubbing up against each other, Proverbs 27:17. Iron sharpeneth iron, so a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friend. All right? And I say that to say this. We all get better, all right, when we're around the brotherhoods. There's always fine tuning that can be done. Something called godly jealousy, all right? Every brother wants to, have all things in common. They want to work at certain things that they're lacking in. Like the scriptures say, if it's anything that you lack in faith, pray for it, all right? And it talks about bearing your own burden, and then it talks about bearing your brother's burden, all right? So at the end of the day, and another thing I grasped from this video, polished stones. We are the house of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right? Matter of fact. First Peter 2:5. Ye also, as lively stones, are built up a spiritual house and holy priesthood to offer up spiritual sacrifices acceptable to Yahweh by Yahweh Shai Mashiach. Wherefore also it is contained in the scripture, behold, I lay in Zion a chief cornerstone, elect, precious, and he that believeth on him should not be confounded. All right? So those stones going through that process, Steve Jobs just talked about, hey, that friction, hey, that's like the furnace for us. That's us going through it. The Lord taking off all the impurities, making sure that we're straight, getting all the bullshit out so we could be what? Lively, beautiful stones. Okay? Where's the other one at? Now, Paul, I'm going to get that too. This is, 1 Corinthians, the 3rd chapter, 9th verse. We are laborers together with Yahweh. We are Yahweh's husbandry. We are Yahweh's building. So we're the temple. We're the mortar. We're the bricks. We're all that. All right? How is it fitly together? Well, it goes into the the Ephesians. Yep. It says, verse 20. Ephesians 2 and 20. And ye are built upon the foundation of the apostles and prophets, Yahweh Shai himself being the chief cornerstone, in whom all the building fitly framed together groweth unto a holy temple in the Lord, and in whom ye also are built together for an habitation of Yahweh through the Spirit. So there you go. We are that building. We are the stones. We are the precious stones, fitly, perfectly put together like a puzzle. All right? You have pillars, you have stones, you have a foundation, things of that nature. We all make up the temple of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. We all lean upon each other. We all work together. Okay? Which goes into the 4th chapter, 16th verse. I'll start with 15. But speak the truth in love may grow, but speaking the truth in love may grow up into him in all things, which is the head, even Mashiach, from whom the whole body fitly joined together and compacted by that which every joint supplieth, according to the effectual working in the measure of every part, making increase of the body unto the edifying of itself in love. And that's what it's about. Just like Steve Jobs was getting, you got the friction, and you got good people together, and they learn from each other, and they grow. That's essentially what we're doing in the truth, man. All right, and only the elect is going to do that. Okay, we are the stones. All right. There's one more. There's one more. No, one more. But nonetheless, you brothers get my outlook on the lesson, man. We are the precious stones. Hey, we're gonna go through our shit, but us going through our shit, us going through the affliction, is only making us better and precious in the eyes of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And with that, I pray this was edifying. I'm saying all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Kirkadash. Double honors to the old apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to the elect, wherever you may be.